Hello everyone and welcome back on my channel. What I want to talk about today is again in the intentional corner of my channel. I want to talk about something that might be a little bit different when it comes to decluttering. I think a big part of decluttering is actually about saving money. And therefore, I've tried methods like putting clothing away that I have too much of, and like keeping on the clothing I need and the clothing I wear the most in my wardrobe. But that simply has not worked out for me, so what I'm going to do today is put everything in that box back in my closet. Maybe I'm going to declutter a few pieces, but the pieces I know I love and I will wear when something else breaks, or I will still wear once in a while when I want to change things up. Those kind of pieces I still want to keep in my wardrobe, because I also think that just having, a little too much clothing is actually a good thing. If it's things we like and things we know we will wear, but are not wearing maybe that much or at all right now because we have too much clothing. I think if you are like me and you also want to save money, you should not declutter everything that you have that is like in excess, that is like too much. Because if you keep that, you will save money when something else breaks because you already have something else you can wear. So I think that is actually what I'm going to try to do when it comes to decluttering, because I really want to save money. My goal right now is to save money and to do less impulse shopping, especially when it comes to clothing. Also other areas of my life. I only want to buy something that is on my wish list. So I have a wish list with things that I think, I really need and that will really improve my life or something like that. For example, that's an external hard drive. Just to have a backup of the one I have right now, because I film videos and it would just suck if it got ruined. All my videos, they disappeared and could never be recovered, so things like that. And a 1-liter water bottle, because I want to get better at drinking more water, and having a water bottle I know is exactly 1 or 2 liters just helps me out. So stuff like that is on my wish list, along with some bracelets you can have on winter that makes it so that cars and such can see when it gets dark outside. So really practical things I can use. That is what is on my wish list, and not the things like, oh, this would be so nice to have, but I don't really need it, and will I actually use it, and all that. So those things, the impulse shopping is what I call those kind of things. I'm really going to try to avoid it as much as possible. But I also know it's not possible to stop impulse shopping completely. But as long as I can stop it, like, almost completely, that will be just fine. Because stopping it completely, I do not think that would be realistic. At least not for me. I know some people can do that and just stop completely. I just can't. But I want to mostly stop doing it. Also, so I just in general have to declutter less, because the more things you buy that you should not have bought, that were a mistake purchase, impulse purchase, the less of those purchases you make, the less you have to declutter. And that's what I think it should be all about, saving money. So this is like my future goal, and therefore I want to put everything that I put in this box to store away back in my closet, and I might declutter just a little bit of it too. But I just think that is the way to go for me, because I really want to make it my goal to save money. Get better at that, because there will always be more nice things out there that you can buy, and that doesn't mean that you should buy them. There will always be things that like catches your eye and you really want. But it's also about stopping yourself and saying, I have enough. Do I really need this? And that can be really hard to do. Like before, I've set like rules off for myself and stuff and just have not worked out. So now I will try to have like the goal of just saving money and really getting better at avoiding temptation. Like not having a clothing app on my phone. Not going into clothing stores just to browse around. So It's also a lot about willpower, but I really hope I can get better at it, because it's always nice when you buy something new in the moment, but afterwards you just kind of feel ashamed of yourself because you know that you should not have used that money could have been spent a lot better. And when you keep buying things that you should not, it's harder to make a savings account, because maybe then you can just justify buying something from the savings account, even though you should not do that, because then you do not have savings for an extra bill or whatever it might be in the future. So I really want to get better at saving money and really trying to not react on those impulses I get, like, this is so nice, I really want it, but I can live without it, I do not need it. I really want to try not to look in those areas where I know I'll be tempted to buy something, because it's easier not to go over to that area and not be tempted in that way than to go over and actually find things you like, because then it's harder to walk away from them, and then maybe you get home and keep thinking about them, and then you end up buying it anyways. So just avoiding temptation, I think, is the best solution for me personally, because I know if I see something I really like, I'll think about it until I buy it. But if I just walk past that section and did not even see any of the things I will have liked, then I do not feel the need to buy it. And I think that is the solution for me. So yeah guys, just to show you the box, this is the box with the clothing I put away. I'm going to declutter it and put some of it back in my wardrobe. And this is just things I'm trying to sell. These vases are also some I'm trying to sell. So if you've gotten what you wanted out of this video, you can always just watch another. But what I'm going to do in this part of the video is I'm just going to go through the box with you, talk about what I keep and what I declutter. And some of it I am probably going to declutter, but most of it I in here know I really like. And it's a nice thing to have when something else breaks too, just to save money actually. And I need to be in a headspace where it's alright to have a little too much and not get too stressed by it, because the goal right now is to save money. And having a little too much of something can actually make you save money. And when it comes to food and all that, that is also how I think. Like, I buy things in bulk when they are cheap, or they are put down in price because they're like close to the best before date. Those are things I'll buy a lot of, because then I save money, and I know in the long run that it's going to just be cheaper for me when it comes to grocery shopping and all that. But yeah, I'm going to go into the box and I'm going to talk you through it while I open it up and just talk about what I'm keeping, what I'm not. So if you're here for that part, it's lovely to have you. If you want to click off the video, see something else, that's also totally right. I have a lot of different videos on this channel. I'm going to go right into it right now. Just a black pair of jeans I'm going to keep. Pair of skinny jeans I also like, I'm also going to keep. These ones are kind of more like the festive jeans, I would say more fancy jeans. I really like them, they're high-waisted. This type of sweater is like the one I have on, just in a different material, and I really like these. So I am going to keep this one. This is just a black cardigan I'm also going to keep. This is just a blouse I really like, I'm also going to keep. Jeans I'm also going to keep. It's just a striped blouse. A black hoodie I'm also going to keep. This one, another black t-shirt I'm going to keep. I'm also going to keep another hoodie here, just with a zipper. These ones I'm also going to keep. They're a little too big, so I have to use a belt with them. But it's hard to find these kind of jeans, and so I'm going to keep them. So far I've kept everything in the box, and I was like, maybe I want to declutter something in the box, maybe I do not want to. And I actually think, like, I have 2 sweaters left that I also know I'm going to keep. So actually, I'm going to keeping everything in the box. So yeah, I just have a little more than I need now, but that's also totally fine. Again, my goal right now is to save and not have as little as possible. I still will declutter. I'm just still finding my middle ground when it comes to decluttering. But yeah guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you got something out of it. Please subscribe to my channel, and if you like this video, please like it. and I would love to hear your thoughts down below. I love reading your comments. Most people that comment on my video just really supportive and sweet, and that just means so much to me because I am a very small channel and I'm not doing what everyone else is doing on YouTube. I'm not picking a niche and just making videos I know will be popular. That's not who I am as a creator. I just want to create what I want to create, and then if somebody loves it, that's great. If they do not, that's fair. This is just a creative outlet for me and not a money-making machine. But yeah guys, I hope to see you soon in another video. Bye guys!